Don't listen to these media types and these news stations tell you that Robert Kennedy Jr. is a bad pick for Health and Human Services Secretary. Absolutely a great pick. I've been following this guy for about 15 years now. The scientific research he's been privy to, and the various just systems that he's put together, the information that he puts out there, is no doubt about it. These cancers that we're getting, this disease and chronic illness that we have, you all, is not coming from just anywhere. It's coming from the food. Yeah, it's coming from the food. And then Big Pharma is making a whole lot of money from it. Just ask any doctor you know, when they were in medical school, how many hours were they taught on nutrition? Just nutrition. Ask any doctor, how many hours were they taught in nutrition? Maybe 1, 2 hours, maybe. So what they're taught is how to dispense medicine. That's right. And we all know all medicine does is mask your symptoms. It doesn't cure you of anything. The best thing that could ever happen to our country now and into the future is some system, high-level system in the government, has the consciousness to even address this. And Robert Kennedy Jr. is the guy for that. Great pick, Robert Kennedy Jr. Go study him for yourself so you can know what I know, so you can see what I see. We got to arrest these cancers and all these other illnesses in our community. We just can't let them proliferate and happen like that. Listen, nothing wrong with the doctors. I'm not against doctors. Nobody should be against doctors. But we cannot let people function using us as experiments. It cannot happen. These drug companies are out of control, and you know it. You're addicted to prescription medicines in most cases. We can do better than this, a whole lot better than this. So there should be oversight. Look at this. Many of the over-counter medicines and cold medicines, they've been saying for the last 2 or 3 months that you've been taking those for a long time, but they're not really doing anything. Go look at the research, you all. Yeah. In most cases, just a placebo, right? Not really doing anything. And think about this. Robert Kennedy Jr., Donald Trump for that matter, that high in the government coming against Big Pharma. So what is the news station going to tell you? You think the news station, the TV stations are going to tell you that it's okay with them? No, they're not. Who pays the news stations? Look at TV, you all. Look at the commercials on TV. Almost one out of every 3 commercials are a pharmaceutical commercial telling you what this drug is going to do for you, and then telling you 1,000 ways it's going to kill you. Look at TV. You know exactly why that TV is not going to promote Robert Kennedy Jr. because Robert Kennedy Jr. is going to bring accountable to their industry, and they do not want that. They want you taking their medicines, you all, even though they're telling you all the ways it's going to destroy you. Come on now. TV stations ain't going to speak positively about Robert Kennedy Jr. Don't look for it. They're not going to happen. Do your own research. I'm telling you, it matters more what happens in our house than what happens in the White House. Look, over the next 4 years, how are you going to help your health? How are you going to better your health? How are you going to make sure your family's health is better? We got to get off of these foods that are killing us. I went to Paris, spent 4 or 5 days in Paris, ate everything, you all. Came back, my body fat was lower, my weight was lower. How did I lose body fat and weight? And I ate all kinds. They eat bread in Paris like every meal, you all. How did that happen? Because in Paris, they don't let the preservatives in their food like we have over here. The glutens and the preservatives ain't over there. Y'all, anybody that travels around the world, you already know that. We need to bring accountable to our food systems, accountable to Big Pharma. It is impossible for us to think we're going to have great health if we're eating toxins. Anyway, Robert Kennedy Jr., great pick.